a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Clemson's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off at defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team,
he's going for it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
The dream start for this offense. You get the ball on the 25, and you go 75 yards, play one. Everybody excited, everybody confident, everybody jacked up. That's the way you start a football game.
And he's going to bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Cardinals offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
you know so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The run from the shotgun. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Adams. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man, it's Hauser. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. New set of downs after the completion. Lost a throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Hauser. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And the Cardinals started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. In the red area, it's McLaurin. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They feed him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking for a man. It's Gideon. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Looking to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Clark. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. He's looking to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll try the run. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Second down, he'll throw it. Got out of trouble and throws.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. To the air, it's Gideon. Makes the grab on the left. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times they don't stop, Reese, because they keep the tempo and they keep the foot on the gas, and that's what Clemson's kind of built this offense on, is this tempo.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tiger! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McLaurin. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to...
Turning it on! And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger! The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Makes the grab. It's McLaurin. At the 45 on his way. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Louisville. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Brings it to the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Clemson. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the returner goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Adams. Immediately fires to the middle. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's McLaurin. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Cardinals want to crank their tempo. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got the first down and more. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to pass. It's Gideon. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the run, it's Scott. Runs through a tackle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Touch pass on the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. The throw. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further. He'll bring it out. It's McConnell. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hauser. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they have in the bag on third and short from their own 18. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Looking to throw, it's Gideon. Buys a little time. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. There he goes. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. He's now over 200 yards from scrimmage, joining the likes of Clemson legends Sammy Watkins and Mike Williams.
And when you think of those guys, you think of big plays.
Touchdown, Clemson! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McConnell. And the returner will be brought down. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. Using his legs, it's McLaurin. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Caught. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 30. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the air. It's Gideon. Got it in the middle. It's Clark. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on 3rd down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. There's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Running back searching for a hole. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Clemson jumps to the line.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Scanning the field, it's Gideon. He fires to the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to the ground with the running back. Hammers ahead for a yard out for the 12.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dumps it off in the flats. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead.
Oh, he's got some space. shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Gideon. Gets rid of it. He's got it and still on his feet. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Handoff from the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved him forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mims. Oh, they're after him. Wide open downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. North Carolina overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Chapel Hill, these Tar Heels got to be thrilled with this result. Never know what can happen when 2 good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Skips away from pressure. Going right and going deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. That big play, flip the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. Fights off a defender.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This game is obviously out of hand, but I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not